The fuck is that? So apparently we got something. No clue why we got that. You guys. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and just like the beautiful song playing right now, I'll just my bestie, my best bitch. Ooh, she moved to Texas, you guys, to fucking Texas, an hour outside of Houston. There's a lot of places an hour outside of Houston, but Mii Best Bitch came to visit, so heavy rain can wait, you guys. I legit, like, I just, like, lost my breath a little bit just now because I legit have been excited to continue our blind as fuck run of heavy rain, but yesterday it wasn't feasible because I ended up taking a nap. You know, that was me, but I needed that nap. That was a good motherfucking nap, you know what I mean? And then today, um, my best friend came to visit me, and they were running a little bit late, so them showing up a little bit later meant that we hung out for a little bit later, but I'm okay with that. Like, honestly, we could have hung out even a little bit longer, you know, considering I don't know when's the next, I mean, be the next time I see her will probably be next summer, you know what I mean, when she comes to visit again. Um, but being that it's, you know, 1:25 in the afternoon right now, I only have like maybe 2.5 hours to game, and that's just not enough time for heavy rain and for me to be able to enjoy Club Cottontale and get everything out the way that I need to. Because if you are brand new, hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, an extremely random content creator here on YouTube, and I created my YouTube, this Club of Cottontales, as a way to help myself mentally and physically. So it's literally a controlled entity that's going to trigger me, and then I'm going to desensitize myself to that triggering, because we have triggers in life, and the more mindful you are, the more you can work through set triggers. Now, that goes to say that you're always going to have some random trigger that pops up, you know what I mean? And you're going to have to be mindful on that thing when it happens. But there's different things that we can do, you know, to kind of help it along. But I need to spread some moist content. So hopefully get some Cottontales to, you know, come chill chat with us. So let's go ahead and get that. Go bitch, go bitch, go bestie. Can't fuck with these hoes cause they messy. But no, we got an emote. This one. It must be a battle pass thing, right? Okay, I don't know what that Verge thing is then. No fucking clue. If you happen to know, tell me. So then I can be in the loop. Ooh, what is this? Holy shit, that is a peeled banana. Oh boy. I can't even with that right now. So oh my god, it's a 2-in-1 on the harvesting. Oh, why is it showing me this bash right now? Okay. We can't even with this. No, can't right now. I need to get the moist content spread, and there is just way too much going on. Okay. Sensory overload. But we are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontale. So it is July 28th, 2020. It is currently just before 1:30 in the afternoon for me. So good motherfucking afternoon from me to you. But good evening and good morning to all the wonderful Cottontales around the world. It is Tuesday. Oh, Taco Tuesday. I wish I could have some tacos today. Mm. Taco, taco. Wow, my brain. Not entirely sure. What was my thought process, just now? Gosh, okay. How odd. My brain. I went to go finish sharing the Mooiisstt content, and for some reason, I, like, switched around the link, which was so odd. Like, I usually, so basically when it's live, I put a little thing that says live, right motherfucking now, come say hello Kottontales, and then when we're no longer live, what I do is I go back through and I change it, and I get rid of everything before, where it says hello. So, basically right now it says, you know, live, right motherfucking now, come say hello Kottontales. Once we're no longer live, I just have it say hello Kottontales, you know what I mean? So for some reason, I edited it to make it the LO Cottontails when I was just trying to spread it further. Like, I don't know. Like, clearly I need to smoke. There we go. Are you kidding me? And then I put... This is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. My goodness. My fucking goodness. I have never had that much patuckery with a spreading of the Mooiisstt content before. That... That was a little off-putting. No coughing. I mean, hi. No, fuck you. I'll cough if I want to. Also, how the fuck you doing, Mr. Q? Also, I don't think the last time that you tuned in, I don't think I had told you, but my friend, his name's Matthew, but he goes by Squeam. That was his gamer tag. When I was playing The Last of Us 2, he was in the party chat, and you guys were having some good banter. I was supposed to say that he says, hey, like, how you doing type of thing. Ow. Oh my god, I just, like, wrecked. Oh, god, that hurt. Ow. You see how red that is? Ow. Oh my god, that really hurt. Ah, oh, ooh, it like extra hurts now that my bra is like sitting on it. Oh, fuck. Oh, ah, what the hell is that? Oh, oh my god. Ooh, okay. I might have to take my bra off because that's weird. Oh, I'm like drooling because it like hurts, but like I don't know. I feel all sorts of weird things going on right now. Oh, you're about to shower? Nice, nice. Yeah, he's cool. Tell him I say hello. I will, I will. I will, I will. Other than this random pain that I was feeling just now underneath, like I don't really understand that. I'm doing rather well, actually. If you guys haven't noticed the title of this meeting does say, Mii Best Bitch came to visit. Ah, my fucking bestie came to visit me. So heavy rain can wait. I don't want to continue a blind as fuck run when I don't have the time to do it. Plus, a few extra things is when Rainbow goes down for nap here in about a half hour. Her dad's putting her down for nap, but I have to make sure she goes down and then be ready and available for her when she wakes up because he actually has to work a little bit earlier, which is okay because the extra money is very much needed during these times. So this meeting, it's 1:34 right now. This meeting will end probably by like 3:30, 4 at the latest, like, because, you know, it's going to be dictated on her nap. God damn, that really hurts. Stop hurting yourself. I mean, I I don't even have a way to answer that, Mr. Q, because I'm so fucking clumsy that, like, I could be like, sure, and then the next minute, like, I'll all of a sudden have another bruise. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how I get hurt all the time and so easily, to be completely honest. This motherfucker. See, okay, I hate when people tell me. It's like, I feel like you do that on purpose. Like, I know I do it. Like, when people ask me what I'm doing and then I tell them I'm getting in the shower, it's just like you automatically, it's like that person's getting naked. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get naked to take a shower. So now my brain's like, hey, Cottontail's getting naked. Georgia did that the other day. She literally was like, I'm just sitting naked on my bathroom floor, waiting for my tub to fill. And mind you, I know what she looks like. Ooh. So I was just imagining this sexy little peach of a girl fucking sitting on the goddamn ground waiting for her fucking tub to fill up. Man. I bet you that's a Georgia peach her boyfriend likes to take a bite out of. You feel me? I know you feel me. Alright, what I'm doing right now is taking a bit of our Opal Alice, our sativa, and then I'm going to take some of the Zombie Kush, our indica. So for me, I like to do a good mixture of about 75% of my sativa to 25% of the indica, and that's kind of basing it off of a 100% ratio. So, like, essentially this is the 100%, so it's 75% filled with my sativa. Now I'm going to take 25% of my indica, and then grind it all together. Be safe while I'm gone. I mean, I will try. I will try. I mean, you be safe. You're the one that's about to get in the shower. Like, don't fucking fall. Like, don't slip. Don't slip and hurt yourself. Like, we have good banter. I enjoy the conversations that we have when you pull through Club Cottontale, so you don't die. Like, oh god, it really does hurt though. Like, okay, I think it's subsided. Yeah, I'm touching the area and it's not hurting now. So maybe it was just like a, yeah, it's not hurting anymore. So maybe it was just like an instantaneous pain that tends to happen sometimes. I'm gonna go with that yet. um, I feel like I really like the container of this zombie kush, but I feel like it just doesn't quite. I don't know. Of course, I haven't had a lot of medicine today. Alright, I'll see you when you get back. I look forward to this magical stuff. What magical stuff you got for me? Enjoy your shower, though. I'll see you when you get back. I'll be here. I mean, the meeting just started, so. But I am going to be straight distracted now because, you know, we have a little fluffy Cottontail that is getting into the shower. But anyways, you know that your shower is the one thing that sees you completely naked? There's some people that go, you also see yourself completely naked. Not true. There are some people who will straight up go their whole life without looking at their own naked body in the mirror. And honestly, I can't even fathom that. Like, I love looking at myself in the mirror naked. For one, I'm the type of person that when I'm not feeling myself, I'll just stand very lumpy. Just, you know, not stand where, you know, things are, you know, proper. You really should stand proper all the time, you know, shoulders back, type of thing. But most of the time we slouch. So, you know, my natural slouch I'm doing, and I'm just staring at myself all lumpy and shit. And then I do my natural posture. I'm like, damn, just natural posture instantly made my body look 1,000 times better than what it was when I was, you know, ill properly standing. And then, you know, I notice my flaws, but I don't nitpick those. What I do is I nitpick the things that I do love. I love my curves or the way something is shaped or, you know, different things like that. And that's a huge bit of, you know, those times, like especially, you know, when a girl's on their period, when their baby box is booming, all women are insecure. Right now, I am on my period. My baby box is booming. My insecurities are through the fucking roof. Now, I'm not an insecure person, though, so you can be a not insecure person, and when your baby box is booming, you're still going to be insecure. However, for me, because of my past relationship, I have insecurities that I've never even encountered at all in my whole entire life. 33 years, and I don't even know what this is. You know what I mean? I was hanging out with my best friend, and she was saying, "You're not insecure." She's like, you're very much not insecure. And I'm like, I am now. And I was telling her stuff, kind of getting her insight on some of my Tinder things and stuff like that lately. And um it was just really nice to see my best friend. I need to hang out with her where it's just her and I. She's gonna be down in Oregon for a little bit. I'm gonna see how long she's gonna be in Oregon, and I think I might try and stay the night with her where she's staying at before she goes back. Because I need to hang out with her longer. I need to pick her brain more. She needs to pick my brain more. Go bitch, go bitch, go bestie. Can't fuck with these hoes because they messy. Whoa, I don't know why my volume on my headset was way down low just now. How odd. But anywhoosies, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm not even fully feeling playing Fortnite, but I always can play Fortnite. It's the sort of thing that I just love it, and knowing that I didn't have the amount of time or the really the ability to be able to do more of a blind as fuck run, if I was going to play even Sims, you guys, I need a good amount of time to play that. You know what I mean? And our blind as fuck runs, same thing. This is the sort of game that we can just put it on, and let's be honest, if I just sit here for the next hour and a half and talk and I don't even play the game, there's gonna be some Cottontales like this bitch. But most people are gonna be like, that's pretty normal for the Cottontale. You know what I mean? Amber motherfucking Lewis be doing what she wants, how she wants, whenever she wants it. That's one thing for me is, I'm not doing live stream as a way to be a job. If that ever happened, that would be dope. But I'm simply here because I want to. It helps me mentally and physically, but it also gives me a place where I can just be 100% myself. And just have a good old fucking time. Good old motherfucking time. Oh, man. I need to take my garbage out. Oh, lazy, lazy, lazy bitch. Alright, so now that we have my grinder full of some deliciousness, now I do live here in Washington State. If you did not know, here in Washington State it is 100% legal to toke on marijuana. And I stream off of the YouTubes. A lot of people don't realize that I am a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber for 4+ years now. And there's huge, not only sexy communities, but 420 friendly communities. So the adult slash 420 friendly community here on the YouTubes is very prevalent. So no worries for the Cottontale. But also, I just like to have the disclaimers because whereas it's no worries for me in general, it is legal here. So it's just good to have that disclaimer. Also, whenever my baby box is booming, I tend to my brain is kind of always perpetually in the gutter, but it's extra in the gutter when the juices are flowing, the sauce flows, so the brain goes. And especially with me just seeing my best bitch, for one, I straight up just gave this bitch my phone and was like, read my conversation between me and the most recent guy that I matched with on Tinder. But she got to a picture. She's like, "Hello." I was like, "I told you." And then I was, of course, showing her, my FW boy. And I was like, "He's 26." She's like, "Girl." And then she said something that I'm not going to share because, it's just, that's what my best friend fucking says to me. But I've always dated younger guys. Like, I tend to go for guys who are younger than me. Very, very seldomly have I dated someone older. Like, I have dated a few guys older, but most of the people I date are, like, 4 or 5 years younger than me. I can't, let's be honest, I swear it's like a fetish. I think it's gotta be like a kink or a fetish, but just having like an early 30 some year old mother, especially like the fact that I'm a mom, like adds to it. Like I don't know, but I have a lot of like it's like I don't know. There's an abundance of youngins that like to flirt with me, like people 10 years younger than me, like 23-year-old flirting with me. I'm just like, I'm like, I'm not your mommy. I'm like, more power to you because I think that you should be very proud of whatever you're into. So if you have a mommy or a daddy kink, like, go for it. But I had this guy who, like, straight up was like, yes, mommy. And I was like, no, no, no. I was like, don't use that with me. I was like, you can find someone else to do that with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be that because I'm a dominant person, and I think usually when people find out that I'm a dom, they assume like, oh, okay, you're gonna be my mommy then. Like, no, 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 and you're not gonna be my daddy either. Like, I'm gonna be the Cottontale, and you're gonna be my bitch. I mean, my buffet. I didn't mean to say. Okay, I did kind of mean to say bitch. I was thinking of one in particular person who used to just love. I haven't got to I haven't had like a true sub in a long time. So, thinking about their moist ass, man. There's something about a guy who will just let you like bite and claw and choke, just do whatever you're feeling. You know what I mean? Like, and the guy that I was with, he's like, you're very gentle. He's like, you're probably one of the most gentle female doms I've ever met because usually women can get really fucking aggressive really fucking quickly. But for me, my kink is like getting off on how much is their level. You know what I mean? So I don't want to just push them to my level. Plus my levels are different. Like sometimes I want to be treated like a bunny rabbit and other times I just want to be anyways, but crush me like a taco in your mouth. But but for me, you have to start out low. It's like essentially like let's say someone's into biting. Like you start with nibbles. You don't just go straight into vampiring them. You start out with nibbles and go from there. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? Eat my buffet. One thing that I can't wait to eventually have again is definitely a like laptop sort of thing. I hate having to put my chat on my phone. I'm very thankful that throughout the years I adapt. Like, that's one thing about me is I'm a very adaptable creature. Um, for one, like, I'm an empath, so I like to read off of someone's stuff. Like, I'll put my own triggers and stuff aside to kind of like give someone their own. Like, for example, over the weekend, I was with my FW, bye, and I like invaded their like personal space, like like in a way, and it wasn't that they didn't like. I almost had a panic attack, like literally. Uh, at one point, like they were kind of looking at me in a certain way, and I was like, I'm afraid to touch you because you had mentioned your personal space, and he's like, no, I'm okay, like, you know what I mean, like, and I just was, because everyone has their triggers, you know what I mean, so I just like to be aware of other people's, because I have my own, you know what I mean, like, and I would hope that someone else would be aware of mine, so it's nice, like, I honestly, like, I could not really ask for better situations that I have than what I have right now, because, like, the universe gives us exactly what we need. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can get overbogged in your own brain on your own feelings and think that something is just more intense or different than what it actually is. And factually, like I have a lot of friendly love in general, but I do have some good romantic energy. I wouldn't necessarily say love per se, but definitely romantic energy, and I've had it for a few months now, and I'm getting it more so in the last month, like July, you guys. July, I actually did a post where I was like, July 2020, the great moisture, unlike the great drought of October 2019. So this has been the great moisture of July 2020, and it really has been such a great month, and I kind of had a feeling that it would be. I was so nervous because at the end of June, the way things were, and I'm just taking each day for what it is, and not doing anything more than what I have to, because if I do that, then I'm gonna overbog myself. You know what I mean? Um, Doing each day as I go along, taking care of Rainbow and myself and making sure that this house is honored because it's such a beautiful home. You know, um, every day I get more confident. Like, there was a really icky, gross spider in my sink. Like, I'm pretty sure it was not just an everyday house spider the way that it was looking. So I needed to kill it, you know what I mean? There was no other person, and, I did it. You know what I mean? Like, I was really proud of myself. I haven't killed very many spiders in my life because it just, like, is so hard for me. There's one time when I was in high school where I had to kill this ginormous spider. I was living in the attic at the time, and there was just this huge fucking spider very close to my bed. It was the sort of thing like I learned at a very young age that when I see something on the wall without my glasses, to put on my glasses to see what it is, to not get up close to it. Because, like, oh god, this spider was so gross. Like, it had white spots, like, all over it. Like, I don't even know what kind of fucking spider it was, but it was creepy as fuck, and it was huge. It was fucking huge, you know what I mean? Like, it had all of its body was scrunched up. Like, its legs were scrunched up because it was scared, you know what I mean? And it was still about the size of this, if not bigger. Okay? So the body and his scrunched up legs were this fucking size. Okay? Can you imagine how big that fucker was? Oh man, that was one of like I actually wrote a letter to myself after it happened, and I think I still have that. But just like reminding myself of like, you're this bitch, like you've done this. You know what I mean? I've had some pretty lived a crazy awesome life thus far. No complaints here. Oh, you know what? We should get our bowl reloaded, you guys, and we need to do a Snapchat. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna share it to my cousin Casey. She's not online, but she's been meeting to check out my meeting, so if she happens to, and if she happens to get to this part, because she may only watch the beginning portion, but if you happen to get to this portion, my dear sweet, her name is Megan, but we call her Casey. Um, you're a beautiful person, inside and out, and uh, I hope that you hear this, but if not, just know that I'm sending you the good vibes anyways. But I love you. You're forever and always not just a friend and confidant, but you are truly family. You're someone who, I feel is special to me, and I care about you and your kids. So, with everything that's going on right now, I hope that in some way Club Cottontail can help you. And like I said, you may not even be hearing this, you may get to hear this, but just in general, Club Cottontail is a good vibe. It's just me being me with whatever I happen to feel at that given point in time. Everything's live at some point, so, how I was feeling 2 weeks ago or even yesterday is not the way that I am right now, and a huge bit with me doing my Club of Cottontails is just to be myself. It's truly a place where I can be 100% me. I follow the rules, the laws, the regulations that are set out front in front of me, right? Follow them things because you have to. And I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can be me. And it's nice. And I know that it can be refreshing because some people tell me that just having me in the background, just talking, like, can be very refreshing. It's like they're hanging out with me. I've had people tell me my voice is, soothing and shit like that, even when I'm screaming and scared. But, I just, I'm here for myself, and you will experience a lot of different levels of Amber motherfucking Lewis if you tune into the content. But to anyone, not just my cousin, to anyone watching this, if you do join me for a Club Cottontail meeting, just know that not only are you going to experience one of the most moist experiences in your whole entire life, but it will be one that you'll always take with you in whatever way. You know what I mean? There's so many different things that people take away from my channel, from like, they don't understand it, to, it opens their minds, to it helps them in some sort of way, to whatever else. For me, it does all of that stuff and more, and that's truly what it's all about. Like, a lot of people are like, damn, it feels like you're talking directly to me. And I'm like, well, in a way I am, but truly I'm talking to myself. Because at any given point in time, I need to hype myself up. I've dealt with bullying my whole life. I've dealt with people trying to make me feel like I'm less than what I am my whole life. I've never felt like, it's so weird is a lot of people, especially my best friend Michelle, who I got to see today, she's known me since September of 2001. She met me when I was 14 years old and I turned 15. We'll get back to this in a moment. Come in. Welcome to Club Cottontail. I.
What happened to our AC upstairs?
What do you mean?
It wasn't turned on. Everything was closed up.
Well, because it was cooled off earlier, and I hadn't been up there because Michelle was here. But was it hot up there? Like, was her room toasty? What? Why didn't you turn this thing on? It's like you were being a parent or something. Anyways. So as I say, I was talking about Shelly. That sucks. Why? Well, honestly, I know that I wanted to smoke. We were gonna load a bowl, and then I was talking about high school. It was good convo too. I was going into something, but then like I just got like, for one, he was letting me know that he was leaving, which I already knew. But then he decided to bitch me out because the air conditioner wasn't on. Like, dude, do you know how many things I come across that he has done that I'm like, why the fuck did he do that? And I'm just like, whatever. You know what I mean? And some of the things, it doesn't make sense. For me, for one, it was fucking cold as fuck. Should I have turned her air conditioner on at like 10 or 11? Yes, I should have. But Michelle was arriving at that time, and I didn't, like, everything went out the door at that point. But like that was completely unnecessary, and he knows it. But I mean, he likes to make me feel like shit. So this is where we're going to not let. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about bullying and people who like to make your life shitty for no fucking reason. How relevant. So I was talking about insecurities. So that's the motherfucker who has given me insecurities, right? Well, Michelle has known me since September of 2001, and it weirds her out, like me talking the way I was. She's like, girl, she's like, you're fucking amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, and I was telling her about, my FW boy, and just like things on that, and then like other stuff, and she's like, she's like, that's definitely just the anxiety and stuff like that. She's like, but it's so shitty. Like, it's shitty that I have insecurities that I've never experienced before. You know what I mean? I mean, every woman is insecure when her baby box is booming, but like, I have the insecurities even when my baby box isn't booming, and I'm having to find myself to be extra mindful. But at the same time, I have to realize that, anyone who wants to get involved with me, even if it's just sexually, any person who gets involved with me needs to understand that I'm not like in a crazy good place. You know what I mean? Like, I I've only been single for a year and I'm still living with them. So that's added intensity on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really away from it yet. You know what I mean? So it's like I spent, 6 years. I was married for one. You know what I mean? Like, if we had been together when our anniversary popped up, our anniversary that was this year would have been 4 years married and 7 years together. But instead of being my 4/7/2020 anniversary, it was the very first anniversary that we were not together since 2013. I had no idea that 2019's anniversary was going to be the last anniversary. I had a feeling though, you know what I mean? Like, it's been bad for a while. Like, for one, it was never good because he's been lying to me since the beginning, but probably I would say, oh fuck, I hate to say it, but like right after we got married, and then especially, yeah, after we got married, it was just like downhill, uphill battle because I was going downhill. Well, anyways, cheers. And that's what I was gonna say is like, with Michelle knowing me for that long, like, I have to be okay with understanding that all these insecurities, that people who actually want to get to know me or whatever, they're gonna be okay with all of it. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna have to be super mindful that to take each thing for it is. Honestly, I feel like my FW Bay is gonna be like good to go for as long as we're both single. I would imagine. You know what I mean? Because I mean, well, honestly, I may even get to keep him on the side because being polyamorous is it's an open relationship essentially. Like, for me, I've never wanted to be physical with two people, but I might want that. Like, let's say, 2 years down the line, I've like find a person I vibe with, but I've had my friends with benefits for that last 2 years. You know what I mean? We vibe and have good cast chemistry. I might want to still continue that relationship for what it is. At that point, it'd probably be a flirtationship, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably want to keep that the way it is. So I would talk to set person when it got to it. If I was to like, okay, let's use my most recent vibing as an example. If Mr. Abs was to, if we continue to vibe and go the way it's going, like, it would be the sort of thing, I would ask him, one, if he's okay with me having flirtationships and stuff like that, and then go from there. And if he was okay with it, then that would be the sort of thing of me talking to my flirtationship in Texas, and talking to my friends with benefits, and finding out exactly where they sit, because for them they may not want to as well, because and that's the whole point of communication. Like, communication is never easy. The things in life that are most sought out are not fucking easy. Okay, that's how I know that right now, like, everything's so fucked up. Like, it's not easy whatsoever. I know that in the near future, it's gonna be so fucking amazing. Like, if this is what I built with a fake ass motherfucker, imagine what I'll build with someone who is real. For one, I'm gonna build it for myself. Damn, she went down real nice. For one, I'm gonna build it for myself, but for two, if I do, like, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I hope to find a motherfucker who can be my main. You know what I mean? Like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, you're that person who gets majority of my romantic energy, my emotional energy, my body, everything. Mind, body, soul. You know, you're most likely, I live with you, most likely. You know what I mean? And maybe we end up married. Like, that's what I want. My end game is marriage. Most people's end game is not marriage. And most people don't know if they'd even want that sort of thing. I know that I always wanted a committed relationship, and I was married, and I would like to eventually have that again. But everything starts as an acquaintance. For me, people think, oh shit, her end game is marriage. I ain't about that. But my begin game is that you're an acquaintance. And that's what it is. A lot of people instantly think that I'm going to send them a nudie picture or talk sexy or just something like this, and they're always surprised when it's not like that. I want to get to know you. Unless you're like a friends with benefits. And that, even then, it's not something that we would necessarily talk about. Like, it organically happens. Like, my current friends with benefits, no idea that they were gonna, I didn't know if they were just gonna be a one night stand. I didn't know if they were gonna be a fuck buddy. I didn't know if they would be someone that I'd even vibe with to be a friend with. You know what I mean? Because every relationship starts as an acquaintance. They started as an acquaintance who I thought was cute, you know, wanted to get to know them on whatever level, and then we went from there. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type. That's the pussy moistener right there. That fucking type of vibing is so good, and like. That's what frustrates me about Mr. Abs is I was feeling that sort of vibe with them. And even my best bitch, who I've known since September of 2001, was like, bitch, that's she's like that definitely she was just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Because in the last I heard from them was Friday night. It's only Tuesday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Excuse me. I know they get sidetracked. This they have mentioned. I know they work 60-hour weeks. This they have mentioned. You know what I mean? So, taking it for what it is. They also live exuberantly far away, so they could be on their end thinking like, do I want to flourish this connection that's so far away? You know what I mean? Um, you just one day at a time. Cheers to one day at a time, right? Cheers to hopefully getting some actual conversation other than with me, myself, and I. I mean, I've had me, myself, and I for the last 33 years, so it's good company. But I do hope to have someone to actually converse with me. That was one thing I was missing conversation. It's so weird too because my oldest fairy goddaughter, she's 14. She's gonna be 15 this year, and it weirds me out. Like, she has her nose pierced, which I'm down with. My mom let me get my tongue pierced when I was 15, almost 16. Um, but it's just like I showed her the person I matched with on Tinder. I didn't, obviously. And it was funny. It was so funny. She's like, "Oh, Madison's her way worse." She's like, "You could say FWB, and she probably would already know what it was." I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it's my friend, a person I matched with." I like showed her the picture because he's cute. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy to think how age works. Like, like if I, for example, if we just go back 10 years, okay? So I am 33, right? And the person that is my FW bae, they are 26, okay? We go back to 10 years ago. Yeah. So, math is fun. age is weird, time is different, and that's like my best friend straight up dropped the thing. she, she was like, "Well, at least he's over 18." I was like, "Bitch, at least he's over 21. What the fuck?" But her face going through Mr. Abs and I's conversation, she was just like, "Oh," and I was like, "It's fun having single friends, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah," because you get to live vicariously through them. Damn it. See, I'm all like embarrassed now because I made my fairy goddaughter blush when I showed her the picture, and then I was like, but she blushed and she went like that. I was like, "What? He's cute." And like her mom, Michelle, her mom, she goes, "Nah." And then I forget her friend's name, but she's like, I guess one of her friends. She's like, "That's more his type." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "What is your type?" And she's like, "Oh God, the look she gave me." She got such her mom's little fucking attitude, man. It's phenomenal. But at the same time, it's not because it worries me about my own daughter. She's gonna get my exact. Oh no. It was kind of cute though. Michelle's like, "She looks exactly like you." I'm like, "I know, right?" Like literally, Rainbow looks exactly like me, just with lighter eyes and hair. It's. I love it. I love it. I love my medicine. Feeling nicely medicated. Missing my best bitch. It was good to have conversation where I'm not just like talking to myself. I have a person responding, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get conversations here in Club Cottontale, but for the most part, this is just a controlled area. Controlled in the aspects that I'm the one controlling it for the most part. Let's be honest, technology is controlling it because technology is a fucking cunt. But anyways, um, is a controlled area that's triggering me. From the moment that I hit share, it's triggering me. But I'm also desensitizing myself to it. So, I'm feeling the triggers. What the fuck is on my tits? There's like a hair or something. Okay. Anyways, um, from the moment that I start, it's going to trigger me. But each one is going to be like different. Like there's going to be like a lower level one versus like a higher, more intense one. And then there's going to like be like new people that pop in. When a new person pops in, holy fucking shit tits, just shit tits, just fucking defecate on me because that's how it feels. It feels like I have a big old pile of shit on my chest when a new person comes in because my social anxiety goes through the roof. Okay, it's like a fucking oxymoron battle inside my head because basically you have the extrovertedness that's like new person, and then you have social anxiety that's like, oh, new person. Like it's the worst fucking feeling in the whole entire world, and I would never wish it on anyone. You know what I mean? A lot of, like, for one, introverts don't even like having social anxiety, but they kind of are like, I don't even really, like, want to go outside anyway, so I'm okay with this. You know what I mean? For me, I'm not okay with it. I'm, and it took me a long time, too, to learn that I was an extrovert with social anxiety. Like, like, my doctors telling me that I had social anxiety, but I didn't fully understand because, like, every time, like in school, for example, they would always put, like, the little notes at the bottom of your report card. Mine always was, Diz was well in class but has an issue with talking. And then some other times it'd be like, does well but doesn't work well with others. So, like, you could always tell when, like, my social anxiety was getting to me or, like, I was just letting my extrovertedness out because I was super comfortable. Like, wow. You know what I just realized? I had, so my hip misplaced itself this past Saturday when I was visiting the FW Bay, and the only way to make it better is I have to stretch it out, and I didn't want to like leave because I wanted to hang out with him. Like he's my friend. Like I just wanted to chill for a bit. Like we had time to chill. You know what I mean? I straight up got up and like was stretching. Like I don't usually do that. Like let alone in a lacy baby doll outfit. Like I was wearing like a cute little like I think it's like the cut is called baby doll. Like the style of it. Like it just cups the boobies and goes down, but it's like a little lacy thing. And like wow. Holy crap. I'm really comfortable around them. Hmm. It's just their vibe. They're just a chill fucking person. I like that. Those are the type of people that I have to hang around with because, I mean, there's so much erratic ambers up in my brain that it's good to have chill people. Alright, do I want to run Cottontale Yonsei? Because I kind of feel like I want to run Bun Bun. Bun Bun here for fun fun. But if we run Bun Bun, we need to switch to Mr. Meowsers. Oh, I love my sexy swole kitty. Okay, I'm gonna run Mr. Meowsers in his. I'm so sexually turned on by this cat. It's not even right. And there's a lot of us girls out there. There's some gals out there that are like, oh, I'm not into furries, and I've definitely never been into animals in any sort of way, or even an animated character. But Mr. Meowsers, well, they say Meowsles. Like, literally, when someone says Meowsles, I hear Mr. Meowsers in my head. It's sort of like when I say boobies, I hear chest. Telling you, if I could produce what's up here for you guys, I would, because it's a beautiful mess up there. I wish you could go fucking get in my brain and rave it out. It's fun up there sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes it's really, really not fun. But anyways, so I was like on this thread of just like girls who were like, Mr. Meowsers, man, like, meow. They're like, they're like, I'm trying to be Kit's baby. I'm trying to be the baby mom. I'm trying to be Kit's stepmom. I'm just like, holy shit. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one. Mm, mm, yes. Pet my pink pussy. I said, pet it. Oh, fine. Fuck you. If you're not gonna pet my pussy, I don't want you. You know what? That's same. uh, Dude, it is. Oh man. I'm really stuck in the habit of R1, L1 is how you remove the markers, and they, like, in the most recent, well, it probably wasn't the most recent update, it was in one of the most recent updates, they changed it to where it's X, but I for reals be doing this and being like, what the fuck is going on? So frustrating. I just did it again. It's so intriguing because okay, that's what I needed. It's not even 2:20 yet? Holy shit, time has been going kind of slow just now. But anyways, so there's a little island over there, right? Just past the shark. That wasn't there beforehand. And, like, the shark is slowly but surely coming unsheathed. I feel like, one thing that happened when the massive hurricane happened with the fucking creepy-ass tsunami storm, the tsunami storm was not fucking cool, man. That was 47 out of 10. If you didn't have to deal with it, be happy. But I feel like, for one, it moved the yacht, so the yacht was over here, and, you know, it pushed it over here. I feel like because it just pushed so many things is why we have, you know, new things that popped up just out of nowheres. I have these little monuments. This is my second one that I've came across. I am collecting fireflies. I just got a Tinder message, you guys. I'm a little thrown off, and it's by one of my most recent matches. I am intrigued. I don't get very many first messages. Holy fuck. Did you guys see that fucking shark just like... Oh, come on. Oh, I need more bullets. It's also glitching, like, real bad. Real bad. I wonder. It's worth a try. After I did it, I was like, bitch, you just threw a, fire into water. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I'm gonna get you. I need more ammo. 5, 4, 3. Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Man. Fuck you, fucker. I hate you so much, shark. I hate you so much. Ah, no. Man. How did I manage to hurt myself? I don't even. For one, I want to kill this shark. For one. Like, that's... Like, I want him because he's gold. He might have something good. But at the same time... I ain't trying to, like, die via shark. You know what I mean? Like... And the storm's coming in? Oh, okay, now I'm fucking pissed. Oh, where's that fucking AR? Shit. Oh, no, 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 no. Now it's a fucking vendetta. Now I'm gonna fucking get him. He's either gonna get me or I'm gonna get him, bitch. Man, what the fuck you have on you? I'm taking it irregardless. We're not gonna talk about my disappointment. I got a fucking charged shotgun from that. Yeah, we're not making it. This sucks. Stupid shark. That was fun. There's no fucking way. I mean, if I make it, I'm gonna potentially die right as I get out of the storm. Ooh. Oh my fuck. Oh my. Well, this is like not good. Like, I need health. Oh, okay. You know what? It's okay. We'll figure this out. Got this. Oh god, there's a person over there. Mushrooms. Oh, it's only shield. Fuck. Oh, no. God, no. I'm a one shot. Oh no, I should have kept that AR on me. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, I'm getting shot at. I dropped my gold charge. Oh no, they probably fucking picked that shit up. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't gonna use it anyways. Fuck! I am way too fucking far away. Fucker. Oh! Are you? You're fucking. Oh, really? 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 Damn it. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh, okay, that makes sense. This is a person that's exuberantly miles away. I want to smell your farts so bad. 3 heart eye emojis. I bet they smell amazing. Hmm. I'm gonna. Should we think of something quirky to respond, or should I just unmatch? If they had been more attractive in my eyes, like for example, if my FW Bay said something like that to me, I'd be okay with it. But like I'm gonna take that as it's a comedian thing, so it's like I should be like, oh well, let me just bottle them up for you and ship them express mail. There you go, bitch. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. I don't. I don't think I want to say anything, to be completely honest, because I I'm not in the mood to make like funny connections. Like if like I have tons of friends, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm always down. Like if that's what comes of it. But I need someone that I can connect with on a better level. And the fact that this person is like literally exorbitantly miles away, because you can go global and you can like chat with people, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it'd be cool to like chat with someone, and that's what I'm thinking. Like they want to like funny chat, but like I don't know if I even want to like. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Excuse me. It doesn't help that my baby box is booming, because when my baby box is booming, everything else is like, I don't know how we feel about this. Fucking blood sacrifice is real right now. I got sex right before the blood sacrifice, so that like exacerbates it like tenfold. Psh, please. But it is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. Um, Rainbow is down for her nap. She went down at 2, and she went down really, really nicely. Um, I'm thinking. Come on. I'm thinking at least, I don't know, at least another half hour of content, and then uh, I might take advantage of the house being empty right now. It's just me and Rainbow here, which I should open this up to get an airflow. Cool it off a bit, but I should take advantage and get out there and sweep, because since we had a lot of traffic through the house, there's just a bit more that needs to be swept, and with her being down for nap right now, it would be the best time to sweep, because I don't have to worry about her being, under tow or anything like that. But I still just want to kind of relax here in Club Cottontail. Hopefully get some Cottontails to not just come chill with me, but to actually come chat. I share the link saying come say hello, in hopes that, someone will come say hello. So, let's see how many fluffy Cottontails have gotten that. moisture memo. All right. Yeah, well, seems about right. I'm a cat. If you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched. Alright, so we have Jaded Rose reloaded to perfection. Um, the just from me opening up the fucking window. I didn't open a window. From opening up the door, there is such a wonderful breeze coming in. Oh, hey. Nice. Popping in real quick before your bath and then probably head to bed. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean it's let's see, it's 2:35 for me, so it's already 10:35 for you. That's definitely like 10:30 at night. Take a nice little late night bath. Hell yeah. Ugh, I wish my tub was bigger. One thing is like from me going to Edgefield McMinimans at the end of last month, I definitely was just a bit spoiled with that because now I look at my tub and I'm just like, it's so inadequate. Like, for one, it was never really good to take baths in, but it's definitely it is super inadequate compared to the phenomenal claw tubs that are at Edgefield McMinimans. Um, it honestly, it almost it makes me miss my tub that was at my duplex because it actually was bigger than the one that we have in this house, but it's all good. Oh man, I need to make sure to take a picture of my arm at some point today. Oh damn! See, and honestly, your tub that's big. Like mine's smaller than that. You know what I mean? So like I can't. Oh man, if you had one that's bigger than that, I couldn't even imagine. Holy shit! I have an owie on my like the front of my leg hurts. Oh man, you guys, I am forever and a day hurting myself. I swear to fuck. You know what's funny is Mr. Q before he took off. What is it with people coming and tuning into Club Cottontail before they get all moist up in the shower? So Mr. Q popped in before he went and took a shower, and now you're popping in before you get into the tub. I just find this very moist and moist. But anyways, um, ow. He was like, "Don't hurt yourself. Like, quit hurting yourself." Like, I can't help it. For one, I'm super clumsy. You guys, like, anyone who dates me is gonna have to understand that I am like a clumsy gazelle. For one, you like sometimes I'm like ninja. You don't even know that I popped up. Like, and it always freaks some of my boyfriends out because they were like, "Whoa, like." And don't take this in the wrong way, but how'd you move so quickly and quietly for a big girl? I'm like, I just do. You know what I mean? I'm light on my feet. You know what I mean? But it always freaks them out because like one minute I'm not there, and the next minute it's like, hey. Oh man. But I also am very like I have to have a screen protector on my phone because it will get scratches and probably crack eventually. I have to have a case on the phone so it makes it more bulkier for me. Um, I will probably drop my phone at least in water once. It happened with my last phone, and it worked for a while after that. But my last phone, like, I was disappointed because with previous phones, if you replace it versus having to get a new one, you know what I mean? Like, you still have your own phone and you can turn it on type thing. When you can do that, you can access the pictures and things like that. And my last phone, it just completely stopped working on me. I had to go get a phone that day. You know what I mean? It was a crazy crazy, crazy fucking day. Um, but I have my phone now. It's got its little tempered screen on it. Finally, it was like a month before I even got that shit put on there because for some like it is what it is. Past is past, right? But I don't know. Whenever I see the snaps of because I've seen pictures of your tub and then I've seen pictures of you in it, like. But no, the water only covers my thighs. When I say I take a bath, I mean that I get in the tub and I sit in hot water with the water on my thighs. You know what I mean? And then I might lay down, but then like it's basically my shoulders are dipped in water. You know what I mean? Like it's a tiny tub. You do what you can, if you want to actually get in a tub. For me, I canceled my fragrant jewels for another reason too, is because I didn't really feel like I was getting my most money's worth out of my fragrant jewels bath bomb in this tub. So the last bath bombs I actually got, I special ordered them and took them with me to Edgefield. Well, I did one in this tub because, I enjoy myself a good a good tub. But my tub is wide too. That's one thing, is I feel like they make all of the tubs wide. Oh yeah, the water goes up just below my boobs. Aw, see, you fucking lucky, bitch. Shit's only on my fucking thighs. I have small breasts, okay? Like, if I had a proper tub, I could very submerge myself. Like, I mean, I have D's. Let's be honest. They could be like, I don't have teeny tiny breasts, but I have smaller breasts, and like, I feel like most people I know, when I consider a big breast, is double D enlarged. Just like this blat out of a boob. Mine is, I got some good handfuls. Boobies. Ow! I would like to know what happened on the front of my leg here. It is not pleasant. You know what? I'm gonna go blue screen. We're gonna go blue screen because I'm gonna see. Oh, well, there's quite a few, but none of which, like, he's in someone else's. But this is the first time I've seen him in any party chats in, like, forever. So, I'm honestly kind of shook. Like, straight up shook. Haven't heard from him in a hot minute. Let's see. Yeah. Nah, we ain't about to go dibble dabble in that. We not gonna dibble dabble in that. I am going to smoke another bola, potentially do another match. I might just chill and chat for a bit. I am gonna put some things behind me, so I have like a little. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wish I had someone to play with. I was kind of thinking about hitting up one of my friends. I have. Oh, Georgia, why are you killing me? Girl, everyone who says they have triple D to F says the same thing. So wait, hold up. How did you, like, straight up... You do know there's a... Are you sure it's not triple D to E? Because A, B, C, D, E, F... Or is it that, like, you can wear anywhere from a triple D to an F? That makes sense, too, because I have some bras like that. There's some double D bras that I can fit in. There's... I don't think there's a C cup I could fit in. There hasn't been a C cup I can fit in for a while. But I can do D and sometime a double D, like, depending on, like, what the bra is, because bras are, like, super crazy. But most people who have, large breasts like yours, they mentioned how they would rather have something, similar to mine. But, like, I don't have, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you get exuberantly big boobies, I feel like they automatically look nicer, is what my point is. You know what I mean? Like, I had this friend who had, uh, boobs like yours. And she was about 5'3", 5'4", so she was shorter too, and she was a bigger gal, much bigger than you. Like, she was bigger than me, actually, just shorter. But her breasts were so beautiful because they were just like shaped like that, and the placement of her areola. That's my thing. I feel like the shape of the breast isn't necessarily what the women um, feel like it is. It's the shape to your areola nipple like ratio. Like, boobs can get so interesting, but all boobs are great boobs. You know what I mean? Even if you have like teeny tiny ass mosquito bites to like ginormous boobies, like all boobies are great. It took me a long time to love my boobies. I definitely love my boobies more after breastfeeding, and the fact that I still produce milk. Like, I'm not gonna like. Oh my god! See, I only lightly pressed it too. Damn, and it came out. I haven't breastfed in over a month. A part of me like wishes that like I had someone to actually like get all up on my boobs, you know what I mean? Like a guy or a girl, just like someone to get all up on my boobies to the point that maybe they would be like sucking on my nipple and see if like the milk would come out, like just organically, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like ask like my FWB like, hey, do you wanna try to suck some breast milk out of my titties? Like, I'm not gonna say that, but don't mind me. It's so weird because I need to get this checked too because the right one feels like there's stuff in it, but like I can't express it. The left one just like it just automatically comes. Yeah, I can fit anywhere from a triple D to F depending on the bra. My boobs give me serious back pain and I hate it. I love the size of them. I just hate the pain they give me. Yeah, I get that. Yoga. You know what I mean? Put on an extremely good sports bra and do yoga. Like, yoga really will, like, it's difficult to get into, and it can be even really hard at times, even doing the really basic stuff. But once you've been doing it for a while, like, there's nothing better than stretching and helping your back than with some yoga. And it's just, it's one way. I'm not, that goes to say that, like, you may still have back problems because your boobs are just so freaking ginormous. But I knew a lady who had your size breasts, but she was like a toothpick almost. Like, it almost was like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like, really thin with just these huge natural boobs. And she did yoga. It's how she kept, like, her mom was like, okay, you're gonna have to wear a back brace your whole entire life. If you, or you're gonna have to get a breast reduction like grandma did, because that's what her grandmother did. She adapted to yoga, and yeah, it not only naturally reduced some of the fatty tissue in her breasts, but it strengthened her back and her core, just everything to where now she, well, I haven't talked to her in years, but I imagine she probably doesn't have any back pain, you know what I mean? Because back then, it was like, if she ever had it, she just stretched it out, you know what I mean? I absolutely love yoga. Like, I definitely do it for me, and I want to get back into a really good, steady regimen. It's really difficult with a kid. I almost want to, like, that's why I miss calisthenics with Kottontale, you know what I mean? Because I used to do my yoga with you guys. That was some of the best because it kept me so mindful, you know what I mean? And I had a timer so I could look at the timer. Like, it was just so nice. I miss those days. Hell yeah, girl. Fuck yeah. It's the best way to do it. Especially there's a look up the child's pose. Honestly, girl, I feel like child's pose would be one of the best ones for your back. And when you see what it is, you'll realize like, oh shit, I can do that. You know what I mean? You probably already do it, but you have to also breathe with it. So essentially you'll notice that a lot of yoga is just stretching motions and poses. However, the difference between stretching and yoga is the breathing method that you do with it. So for example, let's just say that we're going to put our arm in front of us and hold it. You know what I mean? That's going to be our yoga pose. So what you do is you're going to go, how many breaths am I going to do, or how many seconds of breaths am I going to do? Some people do it by seconds. I do it by my counts of breath, and that's 3. And a breath is in and out. So we're now in position. So now I do 3 breaths. Now, for me, I've been doing yoga for so long that it's usually on your first breath you put you in place, and on the last breath you leave it out. I tend to say, like, complete the breath, so you'd want to do complete, and then do another one, and bring your arm back if you're new to it. But you'll look at that stuff. Like, if you look up beginner yoga stuff, they'll tell you all the stuff that I'm saying. I myself have been doing yoga since I was 16, 17 years old. I forget if I started when I was 16 or 17. I just know that I had started my junior year. And my junior year, I turned 17. I'm pretty sure I started when I was 16, like September of my junior year. Um, because that's the same year, or maybe even the year before that. Was it my sophomore year? Shit, it might have been my sophomore year when I was 16. Well, anyways, I've been doing it for a shit ton long, since high school, and it doesn't matter, like, once you've been doing it for a month, even the most basic of the yoga poses, like, I feel 1,000 times better just from doing that little bit, and it's the breathing. The breathing is a huge bit of it. It's, I could sit here and tell you to do yoga all day, but until you actually experience for yourself, you can't experience the magicalness of what yoga is. Like, we talk about it like it's a magical cure, because it feels like that when you do it. You know what I mean? I hella am gonna be getting back into my own. I definitely think that, like, a huge bit is, like, if I wake up before rainbow, instead of going back to bed, I should get out of bed and start my yoga sesh. You know what I mean? And just basically decide, like, what positions I'm gonna do, and then do my breathing with it, my 3 breaths, and, just wake my body up. Yoga is the best when you wake up and when you go to bed. Now, that being said, doing it throughout the day is great too. For me, I have to stretch or do yoga poses throughout the day because I have hip problems, I have joint problems, I have knee problems. This is all on my left side of my body. I'm pretty sure I have some problems now on my right knee. Like, I have physical attributes, so I have to be mindful and take care of myself. Oh man, I'm hungry. That's something else that's kind of shitty is I wish I had a vehicle so then I could go to the store and, purchase things that we need at different times, because it's hard to make sure that someone else gets things that are gonna work, but that's okay. I'll probably just, like, eat an apple and then have some Tostino's pizza. Or maybe, see, there's not, I still have lunch meat, but I ran out of cheese. And the other cheese is Rainbow's cheese. I need to keep that for, the ability to be able to make her little cheese roll-ups. Like, that's what she's probably going to have for dinner. She loves her little cheese rolls. Like, cucumber with some cheese rolls. Like, that is a phenomenal go-to dinner that we do. You know what I want is fried ramen. But I don't want to make it. That's why I'll probably just make a Tostino's pizza. Tostino's pizza gives me heartburn and it's crappy as fuck. But damn it, does it taste good, and it's super easy. Of course, see, I'm not really feeling that either. I was kind of thinking, like, I can make some toast and put my hazelnut spread on it, chop up my banana and put it on top of it. That was fucking pristine, but I don't want that. And if I had that, I'll probably do that later as, like, a dessert. Um, I already know a huge bit of what's going to help me get through just everything that's going on and really help me with this coexistence. Like, obviously having my FW Bay and, utilizing each other as much as possible for the time being will be helpful. but also just taking care of myself. So making sure that in the morning I start either making sure to make my eggs and share it with Rainbow, or do my smoothie. That's really good. I was just thinking like I could do. I was literally just thinking like, we could make a smoothie. That would be delicious. But making sure I have that breakfast, and then just generally eating when Rainbow eats. You know what I mean? She eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner like every day. You know, and I make sure that like today. Well, today was a bit weird, but basically on days where Moose gets here late and I will start her lunch, I'll do that. You know, for months and months, you know, for the first year, really, I did a lot of the feedings. That's why I have a lot of people that like to say horrible things about the fact that, you know, I do take time for myself. I really don't think those people have kids, because no parent would troll another parent like that, because they know how exhausting being a parent is. So, those people, you know, for one, I don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion, but definitely not someone who's going to be like, you're a bad mom because you're in your channel right now and your daughter's sleeping. Like, really? You're a fucking idiot. Like, I'd be a bad mom if my kid was literally, like, chilling next to me as I'm smoking this bowl while I'm in my channel. You know what I mean? Even then, I wouldn't be a bad mom. I would be a very frowned upon mom, but I wouldn't be a bad mom because I'm hanging out with my kid. You know what I mean? There's some people who beat their kids, neglect their kids. Like, there's so many things that like are way worse than taking time for yourself, or even some of the things that I've seen people do. You know, I don't agree with them doing it, but it could be worse type of thing. But they're at the same time, I don't understand people saying like during the day when I let have Moose take care of the kid. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just trying to pawn off the kid." I'm like, "I'm trying to pawn the kid off on my dad, on her dad." Like, that's definitely not a person who has a child. You know what I mean? Because that's just, and it's such a trolly thing. You know what I mean? That's like that type of comment that you instantly know, like, oh, okay, like okay, you make sense. Oh shit, man. I'm hungry, but I also kind of want to nap. Like, I'm feeling all sorts of things right now. I'm relaxed. I'm medicated, which is nice. Um, I'm so glad I got to see Michelle and just like talk to her about so many different things. You know what I mean? Like, it was her first time. Her face when I like was telling her, you know, the history of Amber and Justin. She was just like what? Like, yeah. Especially because, you know, the last time I'd seen her, her and her husband were separated. But they actually worked things out and they're doing really well, you know, they're finding things that work for them, they're communicating. That's the main thing, is that they're communicating. And that's you know, that's all that you need in any relationship, is communication, you know what I mean? So, alright, I want to run Bun Bun. I do want to do at least one match with the Bun Bun. Maybe I'll do like a hot drop. Bun Bun here for fun fun. I feel like that's new. His ear being bent, being all floppy like that. That melted sort of bit. That's new. Because it wasn't like that. Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh, I love Bun Bun. So, is currently almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so good motherfucking afternoon from me to you, but good evening and good morning to all the wonderful Kottontales around the world. We are going to do one more match because I do want to take advantage and get the floor swept before she wakes up from her nap. She's been sleeping for an hour now. Realistically, she'll sleep for another hour, which I could spend that here, but like I said, I want to take advantage and get the floors swept, maybe even mopped. Because Friday I'm getting my eyes dilated. I have a eye appointment for new glasses. I can't wait. Oh, I need new glasses so bad. You know what's kind of shitty? Is knowing that these glasses and my cell phone that I have right now are the cell phone and glasses that I'll have that will get me from ground zero, building myself up until I have, my own place, insurance, and stuff like that, and can afford to get a new phone. Basically, this is the phone I'll have for a very long time until I can afford to get a new one. And I'm pretty cheap when it comes to phones. Being married, he got new phones a lot more frequent, and because he would get a new phone, he would be like, "You want a new phone too?" I'm like, "But my phone works great." And he's like, "But this one will work better." So, this only reason that I got a new phone before him this time is because my phone broke. My old phone went. So, but this will be my phone that I have for a while. It's a Motorola phone, which I love, but it's the Moto G7 Supra. Sounds like a motherfucking car. Alright, let's see, where should we go? I'm out of the bath now, gonna wait till Mom goes to bed. Then I can go downstairs and do yoga on the living room floor. Yes, yes. That's smart girl to do in the most open of places. Oh, you know what? We are gonna go to my bungalow. While you're in your room, you can do like these. You know what I mean? Just kind of stretching your arms and like your neck. Do stuff that you can do stationary, like in one spot. But it's good to have more room for the yoga. I'm telling you, look up child pose. I really, truly feel like that will be one that will be very helpful for you. Also, thank you for the visualization of you naked out of the tub. I appreciate it. So far, I'm not too happy with the weaponry, but still have a few boobies. Oh fuck, I'm nice and far away, so I'm gonna have to... Need to loot and go. I have 2 minutes, so I wanna... get everything. take those jump pads with me. Or bounce pads, not jump pad, because they actually have jump pads in the game. But take those bounce pads with me. Be able to get where I'm going. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and we can go take the stacks too, so that's good. I just looked up child pose and I literally do that when I'm playing on the floor with my dog when we're fighting. That's your submissive pose, that's funny. Yeah, now keep in mind that you hold it though, so like obviously when you're down with your dog, you're like your head is up. The actual child pose, your head is down, you know, buried down. Your chin is gonna be touching your chest. Like that is the placement in child pose. So it's similar though, right? Like I knew that you would be like, oh shit, like it's, you know, close to what something that you already do. I knew that was going to be the case. Because child pose is a really basic movement. And a lot of people, like... Oh, shit, that's a mega movie. A lot of people don't even realize that they do yoga positions all the fucking time. That's the best part about yoga, is it's so fucking natural that you don't even realize that you are doing certain poses. But yeah, with the tucking of your head and then also breathing and you put your arms out in front of you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you saw. You saw the actual pose. But, God, I love child's pose. It's so great for your back, your neck. It's just... Yeah, man. It'll improve your sex life. Oh, the van down by the river is slightly exposed now. Oh, it's not here, because someone destroyed it. Shit, there's a whirlpool here? On some high ground. Shit, I didn't even end up needing those, the bouncy jump pads. Deploy a crash pad is what it's called. Crash pad. But we didn't end up needing it. Do want to make sure to get resources though, because when we eventually come across something that I can upgrade, so I can take this to a purple burst, I'm make sure to do that. Hell yeah, go do it after. That's what's up. Well, and be sure, like you already watched it and everything, but just be sure making sure to watch them and like, because you're not going to be able to watch them while you're doing the yoga. That's one thing with yoga, is when you are following along a video, it's listening to them type of thing, because you can't physically look at it, because you have to have your neck and stuff in a certain position. That's why I definitely say, stick to, like, the more basic stuff, because the more complicated it gets, basically you're watching a 30-minute video of someone doing everything, and then you go back and do it with them. That's the only tedious part about yoga. That's booty. I meant to go back to lobby. I think I went back into a match though. But either way, even if I don't end up sweeping the floor, because I might just end up preheating the oven and relaxing. Maybe finish watching Love Island Australia, or I have been watching Before the 90 Days, which is really interesting because one of the couples that's on this Before the 90 Days, I've seen them on. Uh, do you feel like the stink bomb is too weak, just right, or too strong? I'll go with like a 4. In your games, is your chance of finding the stink bomb? I mean, you come across Marauders pretty good. I'm gonna say it's just right. Overall, how do you feel about the stink bomb? I mean, I don't give a fuck about it. Fucking, I don't like the stink bomb, so you want my opinion? There it is. Alright, so ow, god damn it! Now there's like a thing that hurts here. I just have like owies all over the place. But yeah, I'm definitely going to preheat my oven. Uh, I am going to hopefully get the floor at least swept. I probably won't mop, but I do need to sweep it. Especially because by sweeping, it'll give me a nice place to be able to do my stretches, like talking about child pose. Like, I'm either going to get. It's not good to do it on your bed, but when I don't have anywhere else, I will do it on my bed. Um, but it's better to do it on a flat floor. You know what I mean? Anywho, if you didn't know, you're about to know, and that is, that is that I live my life moistly. I am simply 100% myself, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of me. That's because I love myself, and I will be loved. No shame at all. I am Amber motherfucking Lewis. And until next time, which only the universe knows when that will be, always be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you later. Bye. Ooh.